Well, I'm on the farm today. It's December the 31st. I thought I'd do a kind of a year-end recap of our farming efforts, our hay farm efforts this year, and some of the things that we've got into, and kind of roll in a little bit of a hay update with this. Long and short of it is we're sold out of hay. We've had customers today. All this hay that was in here went out, and got a little bit of second cutting right here. I've got a customer that's this hay right here, the hay down there at the end, all that's sold, and just waiting on the customer to come pick it up. And thought I was going to sell some of these bottom bales. I did sell a few, but in the end I decided they still have value. You know, you can put down tarps and pallets and all kinds of stuff, but we still get mold. And you know, if you can live with a sacrificial layer, you don't get any mold. We get zero mold across these bottom bales. And you know, next year will be our third year on these bottom bales. So it's nice to be able to sell every single bale and not have dust and mold on the bottom. And it's not always that they're dust and moldy, but many times they are. And I can't explain it. Other people have different luck than I do. But when a hay customer comes and we're not plucking a bale off the very bottom, they don't question anything. They just load it right up. And so it allows us to sell 100% of our hay without having, you know, bottom bales to go with it. And so our year's been kind of a mixed bag. You know, we had so much rain at the beginning of the year that our hay kind of went past maturity. I guess if there was a silver lining, you know, a lot of it went to seed, and so our fields, our hay fields have been basically reseeded for free at some expense, because in order to sell some of this mature hay, you know, I cut the price, and I could have probably bought seed a lot cheaper than cutting the price on a lot of our hay. In fact, I know I could. So that's not really a good trade-off, but it does keep you from spending money that would otherwise, I don't want to say cut into your profit, because I just said it was cheaper to buy seed. But in any event, I ramble too much. So we've been kind of busy here with the John Deere 5055D, and I've got the Kubota spreader on the back of it. And I've got some palletized lime here, and I've been spreading some of that stuff. Let me get out here where you can see a little bit. I've been spreading some of that stuff back on the hill, and I'm hoping to expand my hay acreage up there over the next couple of years. And the soil is so acidic that we need to start putting something down now. We still got some stumps and, you know, a lot of autumn olive, you know, just stubble that's, you know, 6 inches high. I'll have a video on this and what I'm doing, you know, over the hill. But right now, I'm reluctant to ask the guys that have the fertilizer, the lime trucks, to come in and run across that ground. So we're just going to put some palletized lime down and call it good, and then start working at those fields over the next year or so, that we can increase our yield, and instead of running a bush hog over it, run some hay equipment on it, and glean some revenue. With regard to revenue, we did not set a record or break any records on hay revenue this year, but we did a lot better than We did a lot better than I thought we were. And so the Massey 50 here did a great job. My John Deere square baler, once again, it just makes a wonderful bale of hay. The Krone mower conditioner worked great. It works great on my Massey 1105, and the 1105 is in the shop. It'll get worked on this spring, and it's got a radial pump seal that's gone bad, or it's going to go bad, so we want that fixed. Keep a good tractor going. Projects we brought in, you know, that sprayer out there, the Bestway 500-gallon sprayer, we're going to do everything we can to get that thing so we can use it this spring. Got a lot. I mean, this is December 31st, and you know, we start spraying around middle of April, 1st of April, and fertilizing. And I'll talk about all that stuff in another video. I try to do a business plan video, so I'll do that. There'll probably be several videos coming out here in the course of the next few days. So the other projects that we bought, even though I've shown it running around the farm here a little bit, even doing a chore, the Farmall 350, it's not ready for prime time. You know, if this was June or July, you know, I would not put that thing in the hayfield. It needs some work. Obviously, all the fluids, you know, we're still, even though the TA seems to work, we haven't put it under load. I just kind of need to know where I'm at with that tractor. It's got a leak, oil leak, I think, around the valve cover gasket. I got to take the tin off, you know, to look at that. So I don't have to put that thing in the field right away, and we won't. But part of the vetting is just getting it out and running it around a little bit so we can assess what we got. The other project we got, you saw on one of my earlier videos this fall, late into November maybe, was we picked up another Model 50 Massey Ferguson diesel with a Model 100 loader. It's a Massey 100 loader, but it's really a Davis loader. And so right now, basically what we did, we got it off the truck and parked it. You know, I took a video raising and lowering the bucket and turned it off, and now it won't start. I think we got some wires loose on the ignition. Again, we'll get into that next year. And of course, we got to go through and change oil and just kind of figure out what we got with that tractor. And the purpose of that tractor was we're going to try to get a round baler. I got a guy that's tentatively going to sell me a 4x4 John Deere round baler, maybe in January next month. And my goal is to get it as soon as I can. And but you know, for tax purposes, I wanted to make the purchase in 2022. And so we haven't, you know, we haven't ironed anything out yet. He's still got it, and I've got the money, and we're gonna make a change, and I'm gonna buy it. But it's still his, and still on his place. And sometime in January, I'm hoping we can cross paths and ink the final deal. And I'll bring that thing onto the farm. But I need a spear to pick up round bales, and the Massey with the loader is a way to do it. And again, when I do my business plan video, if I think of it, I'll try to have a little more on you know, what we're trying to do with round bales on this farm. Certainly, we're not going to abandon in any way, shape, or form square bales. And that's where the money's at. But nonetheless, we had a pretty good, in spite of the challenges, I feel like we had a pretty good year. We, like I say, we did pretty good on the revenue front. And I'll be talking about her business plan in another video, and what her strategy is going to be going into 2022. And so that's all I can really think of. I just thought I'd put out a short video. I know it seemed like every haymaker I've talked to has said 2021 has been a rough year. I know if you're not watching Michigan Hay Sales or subscribe to his channel, you ought to do it, because he's the real deal. We're just a little itsy farm up here, but you know, he's pounding out a lot of hay, and but he had his difficulties from what I saw of his videos in 2021 with the weather and, you know, making hay late. And I think a whole lot of people did. And it's kind of showing up in the demand. I'm getting a lot of calls for hay, but like I say, we're pulling down our hay for sale ads tonight, and we're done. We won't have any sales until we make our cut next year. We won't be selling any more hay, so we're kind of done. And so that's kind of the hay update. That's kind of where we're at. It's been a challenging year, but a good year from a revenue standpoint. And I'm kind of re-energized and ready to go. I'm looking forward to haying season. And, you know, December 21st is past us. Today's the 31st. So we're getting a little more daylight every day. And that makes me feel good. I'm anxious to be able to get up here after my day job and have 2 or 3 hours of daylight to do whatever. And so with that, wish everybody safe and happy new year, prosperous new year, and plenty of health throughout the new year too. And let's put 2021 behind us and get on into the new year. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Feel free to comment. And there'll be another video soon. Thanks.